Let's have a great start, everybody. We gon' have some fun. I said great start, everybody. We gon' have some fun. It's really not too late, so please don't hesitate to have a great start, everybody. We gon' have some fun. How can you be great if this don't resonate? To have a great start, everybody. We gon' have some fun. A great way to have a great day is to plan out your morning. I started doing this back in 2017. I had made myself a New Year's resolution, and my New Year's resolution was beauty. I wanted to be beautiful on the inside. I wanted to beautify my spirituality and beautify my mind. And I incorporated a plan on the things that I needed to do to make sure I stayed physically beautiful, to make sure I stayed spiritually beautiful and mentally beautiful. And doing all of those things was becoming a little cumbersome, so I created myself a schedule. And on certain days, I would do certain activities to make sure that I was getting all of these things done. And lo and behold, I carried out this New Year's resolution for 365 days. And it evolved. It evolved into me decluttering my home. It evolved into me being more mindful of my finances. It evolved into me being more cognizant of my relationships. And it was a really, really wonderful experience. So I wanted to do it again in 2019. So actually that goal I set in 2018, and in October of 2018, I started planning for my 2019 goal. And my 2019 goal was to earn $10,000 more and to it's 2019, but you're going to understand why I'm having a little bit of trouble with this resolution. It was to, so give me a moment, I'm getting to this in my story. So in 2019, my goal was to earn $10,000 more and to start my blog, okay? So in October, I started planning this out, and I created my blog. I bought a website and all of these things. But in November of 2018, when I was working at Mastercuts, and I had anticipated that this was going to be part of my 2019, one of my co-workers / manager died. And when he died, it turned the salon upside down, and it affected me. Not only emotionally, because it was the loss of a coworker and someone that I really like, but it impacted me in how my goal was being planned out, because I had a set schedule. And when he passed away, God rest his soul, my set schedule was no longer set, because I was having, along with other stylists, were filling in the gaps where he couldn't be there anymore. And so my schedule, my plan of earning this extra money, of writing, pretty much got pushed way to, I don't want to say it got pushed to the wayside, but my regimented schedule of achieving it was no longer attainable, because I didn't even know what my day-to-day schedule would be. But I'm not saying this as a complaint because, and I'm not trying to get off base, but what I want to say is I truly believe when things happen that are beyond your control, and that was an event beyond my control, God is always in the midst of it. And I know it was a tragedy to have someone pass away and die, but I don't ever want to look at any events in my life in a negative manner, because I believe that the universe is always working for me. And I learned that through listening to Tony Robbins. But let's get back to this scheduling. So because the universe was working for me, I knew that I was going to be able to achieve my goal. But God, the universe, had a different avenue for those things to happen. And so now here I am in my own salon, and I had not intended to do that because again, the universe was working for me, and the avenue that was created to see my goals in 2019 come into fruition were very different than how I had them planned. The blog that I had putting up a few blog posts, and I had tried to stay consistent with it, but because of the fluctuations in my schedule, I wasn't able to maintain that goal in a consistent manner. And now what I'm going to do is take the blog that I had started along with my website for the salon Donna Ware, and I'm going to combine them. So it isn't that my goals were pushed to the wayside. It is that I needed to remain flexible in order for those goals to come to pass. And now that things are becoming a bit more settled, I am restructuring my calendar and putting back into place those regimented times that were so valuable to me and helped me achieve my goals. On Tuesday, I'm here at the salon, and I blocked off a time for myself from 8 to 3, and this happens weekly, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And when I generated this event, what it does is it populates it all the way through to whatever end date that I choose, or indefinitely. Another thing that I did with my calendar to help me is I color coordinated it. Yellow, red, blue, orange. I have set my calendar in order, but getting myself accustomed to that, there's a curve to that. So I'm not perfect at it every day, but I know if I don't give up and if I stay consistent and focused, I'm going to get myself in that place where I'm hitting each and every one of those times that I have set up, because I've done it before and I can do it again. And I can do it again even in a greater, more excellent way. Schedule your time to have a great day. It begins to evolve into something greater, something better, something that you never ever thought, something that you couldn't see when you set the original goal. So just be consistent and don't give up, and watch how that small goal that you have evolve into something that you couldn't see from the beginning. So if you don't give up, if you stay consistent, that's where the greatness comes from. So I'm speaking from my own experiences, and I think scheduling your day and your morning is a wonderful tool to help you achieve your goals. So there it is. Greatness comes from scheduling your day. So I hope this tool, this tidbit, this nugget, whatever you want to call it, helps you to have a great day.